Notts County Talk, we're live. It's a Tuesday night. It is not a Pavers perspective. It's a watch along for, in my opinion, George, massive game. Massive game.
Yeah, huge game this is. Huge. It's going to be difficult, isn't it? It's going to be a really difficult game this is. Good defensive record. We've caused a few upsets this season, ruining a few defensive records. Hoping for more of that tonight, really.
Yeah, so am I. If you are joining us, I'm sure we'll get a few more people just before kickoff. We're about, 12, 13 minutes away. But it's the two form sides in the division. Evening, Maggie. Evening, Derek. Thank you for joining us. If you have got BT Sport and you are watching at the same time as us, appreciate that. We'll try and keep you company during that. And if you haven't got BT Sport, even though it's a watch along, we'll try and keep you up to date with everything that's going on. Yep. And if you're dropping in and out, let us know what you're thinking. Let us know your thoughts. We'll try and answer as many questions as possible. With it being YouTube and with it being streamed, there'll be a few second delay between what's happening on your screen and on ours, but it shouldn't be any more than 5 or so seconds. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Additionally, George, we're actually on BT Sport after.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting one, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah, it is. We're going to be on a show called The Football's On straight after this, along with a few other podcasters from different sides. Torquay, Oldham in there. So it'll be good. We'll be on, and if you spot us on there, take a picture, send it to us, and we'll retweet it. But yeah, looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
What do you make of the lineup then? Rawlinson drops out.
Yeah, he limped off, didn't he, in our last game? So I think we're sort of half expecting it to some degree. I'm surprised Baldwin's still in, but I mean, I suppose if Rawlinson has got that slight injury, that's obviously why, isn't it? I mean, for me personally, I hope Baldwin is playing centre of the three, because I think Brindley on the right centre back, he's fantastic there. It really suits him well. But yeah, the lineup for me, it's pretty much what we picked, isn't it? Bar Baldwin.
Yeah,
because we're at that stage now, aren't we? Where we're performing well. We know who our best 11 are. So we're sort of predicting it, aren't we? Really, we're predicting the lineups. We're nearly getting it right every time. So for me, it's not far from being the perfect lineup, is it?
No, I do feel. I don't know. Baldwin will have benefited from having the weekend off because he played 2 games very close together. So I think that's going to benefit him. Brindley's massive for me. It's a game. It sounds stupid. It's the game the defenders win.
Yeah.
Do we stop their informed striker? Is it Callum Powell? Do they stop Langstaff, who's having, by his standards, a goal drought, and it's been 2 games? It will be interesting to see. Look, I said it on our Pavers perspective on Sunday night. I'm glad we're playing before Wrexham. Are you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it gives us that sort of position to put Wrexham, against it again, doesn't it? To gain 4 points on them again, and it puts the pressure on them then, doesn't it? And it's always good to have a bigger cushion, isn't it? I know they're literally playing tomorrow, and you sort of back Wrexham to do well against most teams now in this division, but it's the sort of mental side, isn't it, more than anything?
Yeah. I want to talk about the FA Cup as well, because that's going to have an impact. Wrexham's still in there and Chesterfield's still in there. Now, for me, Wrexham, they can go realistically can go as far as they want, and the money they make doesn't really affect massively how they do. I mean, if they start going to like 5th round and quarterfinal stage or whatever it is, then that money is going to be affected. But at this stage, they've got enough money for that not to really help them too much. But it's more fixtures to them. And tonight, Chesterfield's game with Wealdstone has been postponed, and they're in the FA Cup still. So,
congestion.
Yeah, it is. It's fixture congestion. We've said about it ever since the Colville game. I'm glad we're not in the FA Cup anymore. How big this season is. I'm glad we didn't play Tuesday. Really, really glad. I mean, sorry, Saturday. We're playing Tuesday. Yeah, for me, it's big. It's big.
Yeah, I agree. I think tonight as well is a big opportunity. I think for Langstaff, against a defence that have been solid, conceded the least in the league. I think it's a chance for him to really make the most of those opportunities that I can't see him getting loads of opportunities today. So it'd be good to see him sort of come up against a defence like that, and hopefully he'll get a goal, because I think that'll do wonders for him. I know, like you've just said, it's not bad to go on a 2-game drought, if you want to call it that. But I just think he needs a goal now, doesn't he? Get back on the score sheet, and why not break the National League goal scoring record?
Yeah. Evening, Ian. Jordan's with us. Lovely lad. Ruler picked him up early against Torquay and played through it. Could have been aggravated against Bromley. Yeah, that's true, Jordan. Definitely could have been. We're about 7 minutes from kickoff now. Thank you to everyone that's joining us. I assume we'll get a few more before kickoff and a few more dropping in throughout. But have you got a nice drink with you, George, to watch the game?
Cup of tea.
Love that.
Do you know what as well? You know what's awful?
What?
Do you know when I moved house, I broke my Notts County talk mug?
No, you didn't.
I actually did. I'm not lying.
It's indestructible. We've gathered that.
Oh no, this one was. It was one of the first ones ever made, so it wasn't the indestructible one.
Prototype.
Yeah, prototype. That's the word I was looking for. Fortunately, dropped it, smashed, gutted. So might have to get another batch made.
Would anyone like another batch of Notts County talk mugs? Would anyone like that?
Personally signed. No, I'm joking.
Personally signed by who? No one wants our signature. You got half a finger missing if people watch the paper's perspective. You're not going to be able to sign it. The top of your finger missing.
Yeah.
Well, it's an interesting one. Let us know where you're watching the game, who you're watching the game with. It should be a good one. It really should be a good one. I'm looking forward to it massively. More nervous as it's gone on. If you've just missed it, we are going to be on BT Sport after this, after the game, 10 o'clock. The Football's On is the name of the show. We'll be on that. Evening, Dakin Gamer, Stuart, Ian, really good to have you with us as we hopefully get the win. Hopefully get that win. It's going to be, it's not going to be an easy game at all. What odds do you think you're getting a Ruben hat-trick? Because he got a hat-trick, didn't he?
Oh, that's a good question. I honestly couldn't. I'm not a gambling man. I couldn't tell you.
Never in your life?
I obviously did when I was a bit younger, but I'll probably not put a bet on for about
3 days?
4 years, maybe.
4 years. I love that. That's sensible, that is. That's sensible. Abriana says, how many fans for County? I actually don't know how many we've taken. With it being on BT Sport.
Southend's a good way away as well, isn't it? Tuesday night, BT Sport.
Cost of living.
If I had to guess, I'd say around 400, 500.
Even that would be good. Like,
yeah.
Tonight's the first game I was thinking you've got to be wearing your thermals.
Got to be tucking that shirt in.
Honestly, I've said this to a few people. It changed my life when I realised my shirt could be tucked into my jeans. Warm as you can be. Derek just said a couple of 100 Notts fans. Matt says keep the faith 3-1. Chris says 14-1 for a Ruben hat-trick. Surely not. I wouldn't be. That's not good enough odds.
Don't know. He did it last time.
Yeah, but how many games he played for Notts? 1 hat-trick.
I know, but it's like the odds go down when things happen, don't they? Like you'll never ever get a team. Was it 5,000-1 for Leicester to win the league when they won the league?
Yeah.
I think Forest are like 200-1 to win the league at the start of the season. So
yeah, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Says all you can say, doesn't it? Really.
200-1. They've almost
got on them going down.
1-4. Stuart says televised chicks and hat trick.
That'd be biblical.
I'll pass out. Genuinely will pass out. If there are any Southend fans watching, 12-1 chicks, and surely not. No way. Surely not. Chris, I'm please don't do that. It can't be 12-1. If there are any Southend fans watching, let us know. If there are any Wrexham fans watching, also let us know. Be interesting. Without your game, are you keeping an eye on things? Keeping an eye on what's going on in the Notts game? Chesterfield are 5 behind Notts now, George.
Yeah.
Are they back in it, do you think, or?
Yeah, I think it's too early for them to not be. There's a lot of games to go yet. A lot of games. Anything could happen.
Yeah. I agree. Right, players are coming out. Players are out. Big one.
was expecting you to start clapping then, Tom.
Expecting me to start what?
Clapping, stand up and clapping.
I'll do that. I'll stand up and clap. They deserve it. The players deserve it. Chicks and hat-trick incoming. Callum, you've made my evening joining us. Honestly, made my evening.
Look at that, Tash.
Mine or Cameron's?
Both.
Who's got the better one?
Cameron. No question.
I've been growing mine for 6 months. Nasty.
Been doing Movember since you were 16.
I'm not going to lie. Pitch looks shocking. The pitch looks shocking.
Yeah.
It looks bobbly. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. You know what? I pinpointed a few games I wanted to go to this season, away game wise, that I really wanted to get to. York was on there. I managed to get to York. Halifax I didn't get to go to last season. Thankfully, I missed that. I got to go to Halifax this season. Gateshead was on there. It turned out to be a Tuesday night. Couldn't go. This was one of them as well. But as it's a Tuesday night, couldn't make it. So
yes.
Annoying. We did say that. Right, our bench, Rawlinson, Cairo Mitchell, Sam Austin, Castro, and Toby Adebayo rolling. For me, the big player on that is Austin. Needs to get more game time. Has to get more game time for me.
Yeah.
Out of interest for the people that are watching, just let us know in the chat who's listening on the radio and who's watching BT Sport along with us. I'll be interested. And who's not doing either? Who's relying on George and myself to talk you through the game? I'll be interested to see who's watching BT. Interesting to know. Right. Come on, Knots. Let's get this win.
Be great to get an early start, wouldn't it? Early goal.
Yeah. BT Sport, Derek, Abriano, BT Sport. Hi, Debbie. Thanks for joining us just before kickoff. Highlighting Matty Palmer. Look, what a player. What an unbelievable player. Matthew Palmer, though. Don't know who that is. Not sure who Matthew Palmer is. Jordan says, relying on you two, no pressure. I can handle the pressure, Jordan. Don't you worry about that. Derek, BT Sport. Mark, BT Sport. So a lot of you watching on BT Sport. So interesting. How many got? 50 people watching. Luke's dad, BT Sport. Stuart, BT Sport, listen to you guys. Not counting his Ant and Deck. Who's Ant and who's Deck?
We're gonna have to do it.
I'd rather be Deck, you know. He's quite funny. He's quite funny. Do you not think you're funny? I think you're quite funny.
Cheers, mate.
Right, we're about to get off.
If we get promoted, we'll do fancy dresses and debt, won't we, Tom?
I don't know, yeah, but I don't know what that would look like. I don't know. I honestly don't know what fancy dress. They just wear normal clothes.
Yeah, you just make it fairly obvious, though, don't you?
Yeah. Debbie says, us two and Stal and Charlie. No BT Sport, but you two are better than listening to BT. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate that. Just a reminder that if you are watching BT or listening to radio, with this being streaming, we will be a few seconds behind from what you see. So just bear that in mind. The pitch looks heavy. The ball's barely rolling. It's almost as if they know we're off here. Almost as if they know we play a passing game. Come on, Ruben.
Go on.
Lovely ball. Oh. So Ruben flashes it across the box. Langstaff. It's a good one.
It's a quick start, that is. Quick start.
It is a quick start.
We were, we had as many men forward then as Southend had back. It was a good opportunity, that was. Didn't think we'd get an opportunity like that with just after 30 seconds, I'd love
to see that, a two-tiered stand in the National League. Two-tier. Abriano says we're about 7 seconds behind. That's not too bad to say.
I thought the live delay was 10 seconds, to be fair. So 7 seconds ain't too bad.
7's pretty good. It means you'll get to hear the celebrations on the TV or radio, and then we'll be slightly behind. We'll be celebrating the same time as you. Yeah. We'll be a few seconds behind there. Interesting. I really wish I could have gone tonight, to be fair. 58 of you watching. Thank you for joining us. If you're not subscribed, please do. Matt says we're 1 minute ahead of him. So you'll hear us first. That's a foul, ref. Free kick.
Shocking.
Showing Luke Williams there. Really do like him, you know. Really do like him.
You can't not, can you? After the fans forum as well.
It was class.
He always gives a good account of himself, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know what as well? He never uses excuses either, does he?
Do you know what I like?
Accountable for errors, and even when the refs have been really bad, he's never really used that as a sort of reason for losing a game or not getting what we got out of it. Do you know what I mean?
Seb says everyone liked the vid. I really appreciate that because it's a hard one. I've had to miss Bake Off tonight, which I'm gutted about. My partner wanted me to watch Bake Off. I know I'm gutted I've missed it, but this takes priority. I had to do this video. Semi-final of Bake Off, I hear.
Do you know if we were actually going to this game, he said, "Oh, I can't go because it's the Bake Off semi-final." That would have been shocking. That would have almost been as bad as when Jordan didn't come to a game because he had to wash some pots.
If you know Jordan, he missed a big game because he was washing the pots. So
Chelsea at home, wasn't
it? Possibly was. Oh, they're through. Sam Slocum gets it away. Decent play there. Stuff. It is. He's got a lot better at that. The ball's not bouncing properly, is it, on this pitch? Halfway line. Bajrami, he's going to have a better game today, definitely. Watch Notts Bake Up a win instead. Adam, that's the line I'm going to use. I'm going to say, what do you mean didn't watch the Bake Off semi-final? They've watched Bromley, haven't they? Insanely physical first few minutes. Really physical. It's not a foul, is it? Soft as oat.
Very soft. Very, very soft.
Free kick then Southend in their half. We're pressing. We are pressing very well. Ball over the top. Where have we seen that before? Last Tuesday night is the answer. Last Tuesday night was incessant, wasn't it? Balls over the top.
Yeah.
Like non-stop. My goodness. I wonder what
relentless. And we struggled to deal with it, didn't we?
I wonder what he tweaked. Because William said midway through the first half he tweaked something, and then it did seem to work. Passing out on this pitch. Being pressed here. Cameron's got it at the back. Tied it up. But they've won it straight back. Well done, Ruben.
Yeah, we've got it. We've got it.
This is pinball. Pinball on a cabbage patch.
I don't think it's that bad.
No, I'm exaggerating. It's not great. Go on then, Matty.
It's not awful, though. I've definitely seen a lot worse. Kings Lynn last season.
Maidenhead last year. Poor. Kings Lynn was shocking. How Cal Roberts got a hat-trick on that pitch, I'll never know. How Cal Roberts didn't get injured on that pitch, I'll never know. Well, then Ruben's driving towards their box. Go on then, Ruben. Thread it through for Langstaff. I think we're going to see a Scott goal tonight, you know.
I hope we do. He deserves it. He's been really good these last few weeks.
Well done, referee. Never a foul.
Get it up.
Look at that tash. Look at that tash. Unbelievable. Over 60 joiners now. Thank you. Let us know who you support. Maybe we're not all Notts fans. Maybe there's some Southend, Wrexham in there. Maybe a few other fans. Lovely ball from Ruben. Oh.
It's that final ball, isn't it, so far? I mean,
it's
we're only 5 minutes in.
Both sides have had a good ball.
We've had more chances, I think. Chances to make something from the early stages of the game.
Do you know when we spoke, even on Sunday night, the Pavers perspective about what's going to happen when the pitches become boggy and heavy? This is a heavy pitch.
Yeah.
So how do we press?
Like Chris has just said as well, it doesn't look like they've cut the grass for a few weeks. Looks a bit long.
No. Anyone have a stream link? Don't have a stream link, unfortunately. Watching via BT Sports, so don't have a stream link. That Aidan Baldwin with his silky skills at the back. Bajrami. Back to Slocum. I don't mind just keeping the ball because these will have wanted to come out quickly.
Yeah, they're at home as well. We got to remember that.
Did I hear this right? They're unbeaten in 9. I know they've won the last 4.
Yeah.
Wow. We've slipped. There's a slip. Cabbage patch, George. Well, one back. Adam Chickson. Play it over the top. Oh my gosh, Ruben's on it, isn't he?
Was that Meg already? Oh.
Ruben just tried to play a ball through.
Yeah, they're just not letting us break the lines, are they?
No, Aaron the man, you've got that. Stockport fine. You need to take advantage while Wrexham aren't playing, definitely. definitely, 100%. This is good from Notts. They're really pressing, but we're keeping the ball really well. Bajrami and Palmer controlling it really nicely. I've been impressed with them so far.
Yeah, no panicking, is there? These are pressing us quite aggressively, and no one's panicking. It's all concise passing, and we're
Aidan
looking
Baldwin in
confident.
that
Looking
centre.
confident on the ball. It's good to see as well. Like we were saying near the start of the game, Brindley is obviously right centre back, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Baldwin centre back.
Here we go. Lovely one-touch pass in there. Ruben out to Adam Chickson on the wing. Go on, there's the overlap there from Scott.
Cut
Holds
back.
it up 30 or 40 yards out, maybe. Matty Palmer, Bajrami. 1-2s between them. Go on, put it in the box. See what the bounce of the ball does. Cheers for Wootton, by the way. Yeah, I don't know. Is he any good?
He's coming to a bit of form, hasn't he, recently?
Yeah, I think he has. Lovely ball. Aaron Demann's down
Go on,
the
man.
line. A corner to Notts. Aaron Demann would have been free. The defender, I think, just sticks out a foot and gets a foot on it. That's definitely a corner, isn't it? Yeah, we've taken it quickly and we've lost possession. No, we haven't. Aaron Demann bursting into the box. Put it in. Oh, blocked.
Oh.
That was good. One of our classic ones where we running side of the box, try and drill it across. Did you see when Luke Williams was asked about why we drill the ball rather than put it in the air?
Was it in the presser before this game?
No, before the last one, before Bromley, and he basically said we don't score as many chances. Aaron Demann's got it again. Corner of the box, decent ball, back stick, put in.
Oh, that was a really good chance. That was
that Scott? Open goal. He's chested it down, and they're straight on the attack again. Well tied up, Aidan Baldwin. He's just got to chest that in, surely, or head it in.
Yeah, that was a really good chance. We've started really well here. I mean, I know that they've had sort of 1-1 goal, but they've not really had clear chances like we have.
It was Scott. They're going to show the replay here, I think. Oh, they're not. They're waiting. I don't know what he's done. It reminds me of, do you remember when at home against, I can't remember who it was, he backheeled the ball to Langstaff when he should have shot himself?
Yeah.
He's done the same there. He's chested it down with an open goal. Here we go. Come on, Matty. Go on, Adam Chickson. We're just playing it really nicely around. Forward and back. They're chasing. They've got three men fully pressing us, and we've broke the line there. Great tackle from Ruben. No, that's a great challenge.
You see him given.
Richard Brindley's shirt's being took. I thought he was waving for an injury then. If you have just joined us, as I was saying, please do subscribe, because I've had to give up the bake-off tonight. Semi-final I do here. Not that I watch it. Here we're watching this replay then. He's put in the box. I can't believe what's he done? Did he chest it down or? I don't think he did.
It was his fault. Yeah, I think he's off balance. I don't think he can quite lift his leg in time, can he?
It looked like a chest for me. Well played, Sam Slocum. Distribution seconds and on there. Hope don't come back to bite me. Cameron tries to dribble it out of defence. Lost it straight to their play and a free kick given away. I don't think it's not gonna be one of those games where we can run the ball out of defence. It's not going to be one of those. Pitch is a cabbage patch. Have you not heard me mention it?
Soft, that is.
Soft as, yeah. Giving them an opportunity to put the ball in the box.
It shows you there, doesn't it? This sort of opening 10 minutes, we can have chances against this team. They have got a really good defence, but it shows you how well we can work it and surpass that sort of good defence, because we've had 2 really good chances already.
Yeah, and it also shows there's no hangover from the Bromley 1-1, which obviously is a draw, and it's a draw against a good team, but it's also it's one we led in and we should have won.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see hangovers from Luke Williams' team.
No, they're desperate to ball in the box.
I think it'll be the opposite.
That's fantastic from Aaron Demann, but corner to Southend. 11, just over 11 minutes in. This is where they could be dangerous. We conceded against Bromley, obviously, from a corner.
Yeah, it was poor as well, that was. Should have done better.
What is that camera angle? Away we go. Here we go.
Oh dear. How's he still
Matty
got
Palmer.
that then? What a player. Unlucky there. The ball stuck to his foot like glue there, didn't it?
Matty Palmer is class though, isn't he?
Very, very good player.
Come on, then. Take that down. Southend through here. They are genuinely through. That is fantastic by Aidan Baldwin.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Great
Matty Palmer, I
defended.
think, gave the ball away. And Aidan Baldwin's just nipped in, got himself between man and ball. We've given it away again, though. 30 yards out. Southend are looking at athletic side. Aaron the man is nowhere to be seen. Don't let him hit it. Deflection. It's in the box.
That's a free
No,
kick.
you're never getting a penalty for that. We'll have a free kick, ref. And we're away. Maka. Let us know what you're thinking of the game so far. 12 and a half minutes in. Let us know who you're impressed by.
Yeah,
go up.
It's sort of like that classic, isn't it, at the minute? You know, the times when teams are getting chances against us, it's because of our sort of sloppy passing, isn't it? It's not like we're being outclassed or...
Look at this. BT Sport. You're getting goals from all over the place. Yorkley, Boreham Wood. I'll take that. Has Langstaff even touched the ball yet? I don't mind. He could... He just
have 4 touches in a game. 2 of them could be goals.
Exactly.
What a throw in that is. Oh, I thought there wasn't a player there.
Good ball in. Let's get it away. Well done, Knots. Clearing the lines. Not afraid to smash it away when we need to. Another long throw. You can't be offside from a throw, obviously. We didn't switch on there. Very good ball into the box. Sam Slocum claims it. Do you think Williams will have told us to slow it down?
Possibly, yeah. I don't know. It's a difficult one, isn't it? I think he's very much a sort of seize the day type manager, isn't he? But this is, like we've already said a few times now, this isn't an easy game. So I think it's going to be one of them. We both sort of said low scoring game.
Last 2 minutes, they've had the better of it, and they've put it out wide to Powell again, who's going to run at Brindley. I don't like this. Brindley backs off a lot. Let Powell shoot. Great save, Slocum, but it's cleared by Chickson. Why does he do that? He does back off a lot. I don't know what it is. We've seen it multiple times. They're running at Aaron the man again, who's backing off, allowing them to cross the ball to the back stick. It's going to go for a not throw, not a corner, but come on.
Yeah,
you've got to switch on there.
Yeah. Busy 15 minutes this is there, isn't it? Both sides having some good chances. I'd say Southend have had the better chances now as well. So we've got to sort of work our way into the game a bit better than we have been. Been a little bit sloppy in our own half.
Look, got lucky there, Slocum parried it out. Not that far away from their striker's feet. Who's letting fireworks off around my area when not Southend are on?
Celebrating the watch along.
I love that. I love that. Their pressing has slowed considerably. Do you know why?
Tired.
Cabbage patch. Cabbage patch. Would a draw be a bad result here for you? It wouldn't for me. Even if Wrexham went above it, a draw here, staying unbeaten would not be a bad result if we were behind in the game.
No, I think it would be a bad result, to be honest.
Really?
I don't think there's many games this season where you can say that, if any. Oh, ref, come on. Ref gets in the way of the ball there. Luckily,
I thought they had to stop the game.
I think it's if it goes to the opposition, isn't it?
I don't know. No idea.
And if only we had a qualified ref in the video.
What are you talking to me? I haven't refed in 4 years. They've got VAR in Sunday League now, apparently, since I last refed.
Have they?
I don't even think they can get referees in Sunday League. No one wants to do it.
I don't blame them.
Yeah, well, that's the reason I don't do it anymore. Scunthorpe are terrible. I just thought
diagonal ball there across to the
Aaron the man, lovely cross. Didn't be the first man. It looked a good cross. Yeah, Scunthorpe are terrible. and it will be 4-0. I don't mind saying that. And you know what? I think 95% of Scunthorpe fans would agree. Richard Brindley's pace there gets us out of that. Sam Slocum outside his box again. I'd love to see his running stats. I'd love to see Sam Slocum's running stats in the last 5 games compared to now, because he hasn't been sweeping up things all season, has he? This is like a new thing in the past few games. No, you can't tell me he's been doing that. "17 minutes in them. A lot's happened, but not a lot's happened. Do you know what I mean? There's been lots of almost moments.
Yeah. I think we just need to sort of settle down a little bit. We started fairly good, you know. We looked fairly calm in possession, and then all of a sudden we've got quite sloppy, and Southend have worked their way into the game, haven't they? So
yeah,
we need to calm it down a little bit. Looking a little bit, panicked in possession, I think, at times.
Space in the middle though for Palmer. That's what we want. That's what we haven't seen. Gives it to Ruben, who's 30 yards out. We got Ruben 1-on-1 running at someone. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Back to Matty Palmer. He can spread that to Aaron the man. And again, he's got him 1-on-1. So run at him, Aaron. Go on. Aaron the man goes at his man. 2 on him now. He's got passed in, drags it back. Matty Palmer takes over. Recycle that possession. Not forcing anything. Back out to Aaron the man again. They've worked away to get him 1-on-1. I'd hate to be marking him 1-on-1. Lovely ball. Throw in knots. Level with the edge of the penalty area.
It's in a good position, this is. We need to utilise this.
Adam Chickson, what a man. What a player. Come on, lovely throw. Who's that to? That's
great
Scott.
throw.
Go on, put it in the box. Let's put it in Chickson.
There we go.
Go on. Matty Palmer. It's deflected. They can go anywhere. They can.
Yeah, Stuart. Pitch is
on the
very
break.
slow.
They're on the break. Opportunity to put Callum Powell through. He's got it. Is he going to shoot well wide? Goal kick to Notts. That was shocking.
That's a goal width wide. That is awful. Good chance though. Again, they've sort of caught us on the counter there, haven't they?
Like you at 5-a-side.
So out of order that is.
Who's that coming across? Cameron. Mickey Beale's Blue Army. Are Wrexham playing today? No, they're not. Playing tomorrow against Scunthorpe. Because they're on TV, weren't they? Against Oldham. Proper FA Cup clash, that.
See, I don't get that. I don't get what we've just done there.
It's poor, isn't it? And they've got it straight away.
Done a short goal kick to retain possession, then just hoofed it up anyway. May as well have just gone long straight away from the goal kick. They're playing the really high press there. There was two Southend players on the edge.
Just get that away, Sam. Smashes it away. Within 30 yards of our goal, then from our goal kick, there was 6 Southend players within 30 yards of our goal.
Yeah, I don't get why he won't bypass it.
Have we cut a team open by playing over the top at all this season?
Yeah, we have. I can't remember. It was at home. I can't remember who it was against.
We sorted it against Bromley, didn't we? Because Langstaff got through. Eastleigh Maidstone. Oh, it's Eastleigh. Got to go there, haven't we? Go there on
historically
Saturday.
bad. Historically bad form against him.
Shambolic.
But Luke Williams has been changing all those tides, hasn't he? So be an interesting game, as always.
Yeah, you're walking to Eastleigh, aren't you, for charity?
Yeah.
Or was that were you thinking of doing it?
Want me? Must have been Jordan.
I think it was Jordan was doing it.
Oh no, it was Jake.
Fair enough. It was. Go on, Adam Chickson. Get to that. What? Oh, well played. Challenge that, Macca. Yeah, he was going to, wasn't he? Jake was going to walk it for charity, but I can't remember what happened.
I don't think there was a Wimpy's en route, so he decided not to do it.
Nightmare. Absolute nightmare.
That was offside, was it?
Yeah, keeper slipped. Cabbage patch.
Dear, cabbage patch.
Awful cabbage patch. Who's this in the middle for them? He's very good. They're number 18. They're sort of Bajrami type player, but he's linking a bit more. Don't let Callum Powell get to that. Claim that, Sam. Well done. Straight out. Aaron the man. Get your
They're really
skates
at
on.
each other. You know, both teams having just going at it, aren't they? It's attack after attack, isn't it?
Adam says Eastleigh away is a right dodgy game. We tend to lose away, but different team and manager might make us get the win. Come on then. One-on-one again with Aidan Baldwin. They've got Callum Powell in with Aidan Baldwin. He's running at him. Tricky, isn't he?
Right.
I think that ball roll just went over a turnip.
Oh.
How's he got that much space on the side?
Turnip.
Don't foul, don't foul, don't foul in the box. Corner to Southend. First 22. It's 60-40 in their favour, I think. The first part of this. They're definitely having a bit more than we are.
Yeah. And you got to sort of expect this, I think. You know, we're away from home. They're going to be putting it on us. They're not going to
put that camera angle. Sorry, go on.
They're obviously going to make it difficult for us.
Slocum gets it away. They recycle it again. We can't get out.
Langstaff looked like he was limping a bit there. Oh, it's holding his leg.
I think he was just caught. One of them. Aaron, stand on him.
In the box here. That's that number 18 again. Not a bad ball. Yeah.
It's not. Not fantastic, but we're coming away to a very good team. And they've not had a clear-cut opportunity yet, have they? So it's not like, oh, look at that. Altrincham York as the chosen game. Wow. Question, why do you sit in the Pavis? A couple of things. One, our podcast is a Pavis perspective and we can't go against that anymore. We chose that whilst we sat in the Pavis. We've sort of gone with that now. And secondly, I do agree the atmosphere in the Cop's much better than the Pavis, but I really like the sideways view of the pitch. Really, really do like that.
That's the be-all and end-all for me. I just prefer that where we sit is next to the media box. So we're bang central, so we have a really good view of everything.
Yeah, we do. It's just so much better for me to see how the game's going. And then we get to usually go behind the goal for away games. So, here we go.
Exactly.
Ruben, two men on him. Plays it to Aaron the man. Put the ball across. Is that hit the post? Back in by Chickstone. Scott.
Oh, wide.
No. Unbelievable block, I think. Is that a goal
couple
kick?
Of really good chances in there. I mean, they look like they nearly scored an own goal.
I think it came off the post. No, it didn't. Came back off their player.
Nearly scored an own goal. Scott.
Deflected wide.
Oh, it's difficult, isn't it?
That's definitely deflected wide. That is so close from Scott. Goal kick. That is so close. Best chance we've had. No, actually, it's not, is it? Scott had an open goal. Here we're cooking now.
Here we
go. He's played Maka through first time.
Oh, just
a fraction.
A few foot wide there. It's unlucky.
We're growing into this now. If you're just joining us, welcome. Not just starting to really get into it now. Let us know if you're watching on BT or listening on the radio or neither, just listening to us. That's a good chance. It's a good chance. Yeah. Use the live chat as well to let us know what you think of the game so far. Based on that, chances now, I say it's a 50-50. That's a big four there by Baldwin. There we go. Our intensity. It's like we've flicked a switch. Free kick.
Every day.
Had your tea, George?
Have I had my tea yet?
What do you have?
Chili con carne.
Nice. How many pudding?
I had a yogurt. I mean, is that a pudding? I suppose it is, isn't it?
Of
Really.
course it is.
What did you have, Tom? Hash brown cob.
No, I do like hash brown. I had pitters and homemade chips.
Pitters and homemade chips.
Yeah.
What? Just like pitta with chips on?
Of course not. Of course not.
What?
I made like a shawarma.
Nice.
It was very nice. And then those sort of old school desserts you used to get at ball into the box at primary school, like golden syrup pudding. You know those, like I got one of those of ice cream after this. Only if we win. If not, I have to eat glass. If we don't win,
dearie me,
as punishment. Back to the real stuff though. Lovely ball over top from Ruben. Aaron the man's got that. Keep that in. Keep that in. Keep that in. He's done really well. He's skinned his man. Put it in the box. Oh, fantastic, Matty Palmer.
That's brilliant.
Back across. Oh, they've blocked it well. We've switched on.
I'll tell you what, though, Southend are really good at cutting out chances, aren't they? You know, just that final ball, they're always on it. You got to give them credit for that.
They are, but these last few minutes have been all hers.
Hold
Sam
on.
Slocum, well done. That's late.
Oh, he's left one on him there.
That's a booking if I've ever seen one. Sam Slocum comes to clear the ball. Powell for them, straight through, and ball's already gone.
No need for it. He's not even sorry, look.
That's a booking. That's got to be a booking. Has he even booked in? Yeah, he's booking in now. That's poor, that is. Off. Oh, well, 3, 4, 5 game ban. How late is it? Let's have a look. That is late. That is late.
Maybe that shows a bit of frustration, because he's not had that, he's had some decent chance, but it's not been a clear chance, has it? I think he's really struggling to break and get that
it looks really hurt. We don't have a keeper on the bench. Let's have a look. This is slowing it down here.
Oh, right in the hip.
He's turned into him. He's turned into him there.
Yeah, right into his hip. Nasty.
Swung his arms around as well. We don't have a keeper on the bench, so it looks okay.
Where's Doyle when you need him?
Late in the groundsman, yeah, I agree. That's cynical.
I think he'll be all right. Might have just been extending it for a bit of a drinks break and maybe a bit of a tactical change from Luke Williams.
Might be winded.
Yeah.
Who would you put? Who would you go on then? Who would you put in goal if that had happened? Anyone off the bench, or would you have put in someone in the starting lineup?
Well, if we're talking probability in terms of height, you'd probably say Castro, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I think Ruben would want to go in.
Ruben actually said he started out his career as a footballer, as a goalkeeper. Can you remember?
Yeah, he did.
So he'd fancy it. You'd back any of them, to be fair. I think Ruben would be.
I'll put Aaron the man or Sam Austin.
The score is 0-0.
What are you laughing at, George? Yeah, Ruben did say he would.
I think any player.
Oh, Sam.
That's loose. It's loose.
That's obvious. Sam Slow can get yourself down there. Great save, but it's from his mistake.
Yeah, it has to make that save, doesn't he? Like you said, his mistake. Disappointing, really. We need to wake up a little bit. Some loose passes. It's been the undoing of us, really. And I'd like to think if Notts get a chance like that, we're burying it. Do you know what I mean? That's another good opportunity for Southend. Well trapped by Bajrami, though, to be fair.
Corner in there, get it away, Notts. Well done. That's Langstaff at the edge of our box. We've not left anyone up. Well done. Wins as a goal kick. Really good so far. Really good.
Channel mascot's tired tonight.
Really?
Yeah. She's led on the sofa next to me, snoring.
I love that. That's class.
Surprised you can't hear her, to be fair.
My channel mascot was in his little cat bed. Asleep. Didn't want to watch the game. What can I do? Hey, Ruben's just fallen over. Cabbage patch, really. What more can I say? Half an hour in, it's 0-0. Best chances have fallen to Notts, but Southend have had a fair few chances. At the minute, it sort of keeps going out for a throw in. Far side. That's where the managers are.
Yeah, I think it's probably fair to say it's quite an even matchup so far, isn't it?
Yeah. That's why I'm saying, for me, I wouldn't mind drawing this game, depending on how it comes. Obviously, if you're winning and it's last minute, equaliser, you don't like it. But that's straight over the top. Callum Powell, stop moaning. Stop moaning. Actually,
bless him.
Keep moaning. Second yellow.
Exactly. Showing a bit of frustration there early doors.
There's nothing in that at all. Southend fan here can't seem to find a stream for free. Yeah, we're watching on BT, so yeah. So thanks for joining us, Chris. Anyway, I forgot that the best defense so far, 11 goals conceded, which is impressive, really impressive. Only 11 conceded. Brilliant. 1-2 in it with Baldwin at halfway. They're pressing again. 18 for them is... Chris, who's your number 18 and do you rate him? I think it is 18, isn't it? Yeah, who's your number 18?
Yeah,
do you rate him? Because for me, he's been your best player so far.
Also, Chris, if you're not subscribed, subscribe now.
Oh, no, man. Chasing him again. Well done.
There we go. We're getting possession at halfway
well done.
line.
Go on.
Play it left.
Matty Palmer.
Left.
Here we go. Maka. Get in. 1-0. 1-0.
I'm glad he scored as well.
Get in.
Cool as you like.
That is it. 1-0. Look at that. Oh, Matty Palmer. Get in. That is a fantastic finish. Through the keeper's legs. He's back.
It's a difficult angle to score from that was as well.
Get in. That's massive. That is massive. Let's look at that. Robbed him on the halfway line with that press. Mack is screaming for the ball. Matty Palmer gets towards the edge of the penalty area, goes to hit it. It's blocked by their player. Mack is onside by a couple of yards, smashes it under the keeper, and as it's going over the line, their player deflects it in. Their player deflects it in. Let's have a look at that again. It was definitely going in anyway, but it wasn't over the line when he put it over. I mean, it was definitely going in. Nothing he could do about it. That 11 goals they've conceded is now 12. Maka, Langstaff, get in.
I agree, Chris. I said it as well. He needed that goal.
18 is Fungo. Oh, yeah. He scored the other day, didn't he? We're off again here. Go on, Adam. Go on, Adam Chickson. 2 men chasing him, 3 men chasing him. He's still going.
Go on.
Out wide. Lovely. Put that ball in the box. Scott, that's going to be a goal kick. Ref called it right. No, it was a goal kick. It was a goal kick. Yeah. You've got to you've got to give it them. I don't know what Scott's moaning about. Don't book him for that, ref. Scott, don't get booked for that. Guess the flavour Coke I've got, George. What flavour Coke Zero is that?
Cherry.
No, trick question. It's not flavoured.
This is just awful. Awful from you.
I've had you. Nice, though. It's nice. That's never a corner. Just get on with it. Go on, win that. We've got to take advantage of this. We're off again. Ruben is having a field day.
Oh.
Look at that. Forced an error, though. Forced an error. Well, let's watch this. Watch this goal again. I don't know why they're showing it as offside because the way I see that,
2 or 3 foot onside.
But also the way I see that is that not their player sliding in that's passed it back to him? don't know. Adam Chickson. What a touch. That's loose in the middle. Matty Palmer, go on, feed him. Ruben, edge of the box, goes down. Ref's not giving anything. Shot saved. I'd like to see that again. I'd like to see that. I don't know if Ruben's complaining, but he's knocked the ball. Was he clipped?
No, I wouldn't say that was a foul.
No, but we're well on top right now.
Yeah,
we've got not a foul.
Momentum. We've got momentum now. Be nice to get. Obviously, it's always nice to score another goal, but it'd be nice to get another one before half time, just to give us that bit of confidence into the second half and that cushion.
Definitely. Ball over the top from them's a good one, but it's offside. I want to see that again. The Ruben challenge. Take your time. Take your time. Richard Brunny's got it in our half. Ooh, that was a risky pass. Risky pass.
Slowed it right down here, won't we?
Yeah, but if that's it. We're dictating the game. 2
passes and we're nearly through.
That's how it should be, though.
Yeah.
We choose when we slow it down. We choose when we speed it up. And there's the press. That Fonguk for them is brilliant. They're 18. I'd have him in a heartbeat. Imagine him as cover for Bajrami. They could score here, to be fair. Edge of the box. What on earth? Adam Chickson. That's gone. What was that shot? That was a stinker. That was a stinker.
No, I agree with what Jack's just put as well.
Hang on. Halifax has taken the lead at Solihull. They have. They have.
Ooh.
What's Jack put? Is it me that thinks if we win tonight, it's be a proper statement to Wrexham? Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah. It would. But
it's another one of those records broken as well, isn't it?
We used to do things in threes last season, didn't we? We'd lose a game and then we wouldn't win again for 2 more games. But we're dicing. We're dicing here. Well played. Away, Sam. Well done.
The thing that I'm more impressed about anything this season so far is consistency.
Lovely ball. Ruben, fantastic ball in. Maka, back out to Palmer. Good ball, and we could be in again here. Blocked. First man. Easily losing to Maidstone. Right. Wow. I thought Maidstone was shocking when they came to Med Lane. Absolutely appalling.
Yeah, didn't offer a lot, did they?
No. Ruben, get that ball in. Corner to Notts. We're ramping it up here. Just under 40. Well, just ticking over to 40 now.
Will we see a goal from this corner, Tom?
Yeah. Yeah.
Saying yeah?
Yeah. It's going to fall to Scott. Come on, Ruben. Good delivery. Good delivery. Cameron's due one as well.
He is, you're right.
Good ball. It's flashed all the way through. Can we put it back in, Adam Chickson? That's sensible. All the way back out. Draw them back out. Take it down. We've got it again.
Yeah. You can see what that goal's done for us, though. It's just give us a big boost of confidence, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. But you look at the Bromley game, didn't kill them off.
Yeah, exactly. And that is what we need to see different today, isn't it?
Yeah. Well done. Is that Bajrami? That's class, that is.
Strength. Oh.
Giving the ball away. If I honestly, I know I've just said this, if I was the Reeds brothers and I was there, I'd pop into the office at half time and see if I could buy that Fonguk off them.
Who? Oh, what off them?
Number 18. Wesley Fonguk, is it?
All right.
Might not even be his first name. Yeah, Wesley Fonguk according to Wikipedia. It's class. Oh, referee. That's a foul. That's a blatant
him in the
foul.
Back.
Come on, ref. Ref wants 3 pack of cabbages after the game. Aaron, the man. Come on. Slow that game down. No, that was a blatant foul.
It was a foul, yeah.
Push in the back of Cameron. I thought the rest been okay so far, but that was inconsistent.
Mm.
Come on, Bash. Come on, Bash. Matty Palmer. Looking for Chickson. They are defensively very wide. They obviously know what we hurt down the side, don't we? Oh my gosh, Aidan Baldwin. That's class. Through ball.
Oh,
He's
driving
doing a
run.
step
This
over on
is.
the edge. We'll have the free kick. Oh, come on, ref.
I think that'd have been soft.
He's got it. He's miles out of position now, though. We're having to cover for him. That was lucky how that got through. This number 7's dangerous as well. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Jeepers.
What's Aidan Baldwin doing step overs on the edge of the 18-yard box for?
Confidence, Tom. You love to see it.
Someone said Eastleigh losing to Maidstones. It's just showing Maidstones first. They must be 2-1 then. Must be 2-1. Is it 2-1? They scored
There
2
we go.
minutes.
On the edge of the box. They've regained it.
Coming up to half time, I'd like to have a chat. It's 2 minutes till half time plus added. We'd like to have a chat. Anything you noticed in that first half? Yeah, we'll be really interested to know what you think. I don't want to say anything before half time. I don't want to jinx anything. Sam Slocum, back to him. Well done.
Yeah.
These aren't going to go away though. They'll be like Bromley. These are not going to come out second half and be any less intense than they have been in the first half.
And to add fuel to the fire as well, I've said it. They're at home. Bromley were away. It's more difficult.
It is.
They're at home, so we've got to come out. Ready to get another goal. It's this game is far from won.
And it's not a cliche. It's true. Under the lights, it's different to a Saturday 3 p.m. The atmosphere just feels a lot better. So they're going to be behind them. Come on then. Ball over the top. Long diagonal. Ruben, take that down.
Oh.
Why is he trying to hit that first time?
I think he's probably stretching, isn't he? To even try and get it at all.
No, watch the replay. Watch the replay. He's gone to hit that first time. Trust me. He's gone to hit that first time. I don't know why he's done that.
No, he should have took it down, shouldn't he?
How pleased are Notts fans with Luke Williams and how highly do you rate him? George,
couldn't rate him higher. I don't think. He's done in the National League what no other manager have had, has been able to achieve. We're top of the league. It's a substantial moment to be top of the league as well.
We're through here. Langstaff.
Go on.
Keeper's come out with a header. Can we?
Not foul very well, is it?
Offside. Sorry. Go on, George.
Yeah, no. For me, we couldn't get better. Obviously, it's early days. We're judging him on what we've seen so far, but we're top of the league. We're in a really good position. The team's brilliant. Everyone's playing really well. We've got players like Adam Chickson. I think he's got 6 this season, if I'm not correct. Not incorrect, sorry. No, he's improved players. Set pieces have been great, which is something we've struggled with for as long as I can remember anyway. So yeah, to round it up, good.
Aaron the man, 1-on-1, skin him, put the cross in. Pays it back to Bajrami, about 30 yards out, corner of the box. Matty Palmer exchanging the passes. We're controlling the tempo. Nothing silly, good pass there. Back to Cameron. Back out to Brindley, spreading it. That's the benefit of 3 centre-backs. You can play it across like that, can't you?
Yeah.
Matty Palmer. Yeah, we're keeping it. We've got 1 minute left. Don't lose it here, though. That's it. $50 left. Are we timing it for one last attack? Mac are the difference at the minute.
Yeah.
I think Southend know half time's coming. Their press isn't massive right now. Matty Palmer. This is good game management. Worst thing you can do is let a goal in now before half time. Richard Brindley back to Slocum. 25 seconds remaining. Long one from Slocum. as long as you don't lose this first one. Fantastic touch. Matty Palmer. That's a foul there, referee. He's not giving it again, but we're off again. Go on, through ball. Ruben, 30 yards out. Lost the ball. 2 men on him straight away. And that referee, should be half time.
Yeah.
Should be
Bit
half
of frustration there, I think, from Ruben.
Definitely.
Made his life hard tonight, haven't they? Marking him well, blocking his passes. They've done well to sort of nullify him, I think, really, so far.
I don't know why he's waiting to take the goal kick and letting him, because it's half time. Half time. Exactly. Their manager's got his hands in the air because they were on the attack, but it was over before the free kick was taken. So,
yeah. Happy, Tom?
Yeah, that's good. This is more like Bromley was a banana skin. This isn't a banana skin. I see banana skins as teams you should be beating. For me, this is as tough as it gets away from home. You got Wrexham and Chesterfield and Southend. Solihull could be thrown in there as well, but you know, it's as tough as it gets. I don't know what you think from half time. I'm happy. Are you?
Yeah, I am. A few moments in there that I'm not that happy with, but I think it's easy fixed because, you know, it's passing under pressure. We've just got to get a little bit better at that, I think, because it's not like we're under immense pressure. You know, there's times when we're just putting sloppy passes through and it's giving the opposition a chance to sort of get in. We need to cut that out. That's all the only gripe I really have for that first half.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And they've made it difficult for, you know, you can tell why these are where they are, because defensively they've been good. They've put the body on the line, haven't they? They've been blocking the through balls, not allowing us really to break the lines. But, you know, the chance we had was sort of a half chance, and Langstaff's shown why he's got 18 goals already this season. Terribly hard angle to score from, but he does it. Yeah, no, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yeah, appreciate this comment. Really hope you go up and win promotion. Proper club, proper support. Good luck. Thank you. Appreciate that. We've just been live for an hour now. So, you know, it's at least another hour to go. So please drop a like. If not, we'd like to get as many likes as possible.
Quick half that was, wasn't it?
It did go. Yeah, it did go quickly. It did go quickly. Andrew says decent half, but need to pass better. Sort of echoing you there, George.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about Aaron the man for Toby Adebayo rolling second half? I've seen a comment in here about that. I wouldn't do that yet.
No, I wouldn't do that yet. I think he's been good. You know, he's been in the right places. He's been able to take on his man and just run past him, hasn't he? Yeah, no, I wouldn't change it. I don't think there's any need to. I think he's had a good first half. He always links up really well as well, I think, doesn't he, Namain? So, you know, I'm happy with his performance. I wouldn't sub him off. Maybe later on in the game when he might be tiring a little bit, because he does so much running and he is one of the first players you sort of see tiring, isn't he? So I think to bring Adebayo rolling on, you know, maybe last 15, 20 minutes maybe, to give that injection of speed against them, that could really work for us, and we could get him a little bit more. But yeah, I wouldn't do it yet.
No, I think he's been pretty good. I really do. I really do think he's been good. Let's have a look at the half-time scores then. So Barnet winning 1-0 at Altrincham. York winning 1-0 at Bournemouth. Surprised by that.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably thought Bournemouth would win that.
Yeah, I don't think it will end like that. I'm willing to be wrong.
There's 1 point difference if it stays the same between the two sides.
Yeah.
1 point, which is, yeah, surprising. I think they're pretty good. Maidstone lead 2-1 at Eastleigh. We go to Eastleigh and we never do well there. Obviously, Aldershot, Dagenham postponed. Oldham, Gateshead postponed. And Wealdstone, Chesterfield postponed. Solihull 1-0 down to Halifax. That does surprise me. But Halifax are on their way back up. When we played them, they were dead last, getting battered every game. They scored their first goal against us like a fair few games in. They're now 16th, George, and they're 6 points off the playoffs if they win this game.
Yeah.
And that would put them 6 points ahead of relegation. Then we're obviously beating Southend and Yeovil 0. Maidenhead 0. Charlie says good half. These are good. Yeah, they are a decent side. Stockport official who scored? It was Langstaff, Macaulay Langstaff. Andrew, love the channel, love supporting Knots, but over the years we've been called a yo-yo club. Would love to see that name gone. 100%. Like we were saying this, George, weren't we? In our lifetime, supporting Knots, we've seen like 3 relegations and 1 promotion. 1 promotion in how many years?
Yeah, and even that was sort of built
years.
on, lies, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
But it's so far so good this season. I'm not going to say it's won because it's not, and there's a long way to go. But I'm impressed with what I'm seeing so far this season, especially games like today. We've got answers. We've got answers for questions being asked of us, and the finishing again is coming into the game. I think we don't have Langstaff. We're not 1-0 up in this game. I know it's obvious because he's the goal scorer, but we've not had a really clear chance, have we? And sort of last season we'd have loads of clear chances and not really score. Where you feel like if we were given those chances this season, we'd be taking them because we're a lot more clinical, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. Nathan, evening gents. Feel like the defence is putting a fair bit of pressure on Slocum.
He's done a few himself as well. He's done a few sloppy passes himself. I think. Yeah, they're pressing us, so it's obviously putting that sort of pressure on the defence, isn't it? So they are forcing errors out of us. I think we've just got to calm down a little bit, realise that we can do it. We've done it countless times this season, and sort of just gain that bit of confidence again. But it's not all bad. It's not all bad. Tom, question for you: what do you say at half time if you Luke Williams?
Simple one, but it's stay focused until the last second. Even if we get a second, don't switch off at all. The worst thing is when you're in an away end and you're up by a couple of goals, the home team get a goal back, and the noise level just rises, and you sort of think in the pit of your stomach, don't you? Here we go. So don't give them a sniff. I'll be relentless and say don't even give them an opportunity, because at the minute they've had a few chances, but none where you'd say they should have scored. We've had the chances where Langstaff's obviously scored. Scott's had a chance where he probably should have scored, and the one on the line he definitely should have scored, but they've had nothing like that. So just rewatching the goal now, it wouldn't have been offside anyway, because it came up, the defender slid in and knocked it. Have a look at this, George. The defender slides in, doesn't he, and knocks that. It's not even come off Matty Palmer. It's a great finish. It amazes me how often the ball goes through a keeper's legs when it's drilled hard and low like that. It really does. Royston, love my earrings. Thank you. Designer. They are designer. Let's have a look. Loads of questions coming in. I'm not able to watch along with you guys, being a few minutes ahead. Something to do with not so legal streams. Their keeper is someone to look at. Yeah, he's decent, isn't he? Here's the Southend chances, and nothing really clear cut. I mean, it's Powell, decent effort. Lucky where Slocum parried that. Could he have done better with that one, George? Parried it straight into the 6-yard box.
Yeah, no, I think he could have done. I think we're probably being overcritical of him there, because it's initially a good save, but then you also have to think about where you're putting the ball after the save, and keepers are taught that. And Slocum would 100% have known that as well as soon as it's left his gloves from that save. You sort of need to be putting it a little bit sort of wider towards the corner post instead of back into sort of a good position really for Southend to maybe get on the end of it. But yeah, I mean, he could do better, but the initial save's good, so you let him get away with it, don't you?
Yeah. James Ford, felt like we never really got going. Plenty more still to come and needed. Pitch is awful, which I think is really hindering the passing speed we normally play at. Quick second goal needed to kill their game.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's happening. You can see the grass now if you're watching along. It does look slightly longer. And that is only going to slow down the ball, isn't it? And that doesn't really suit us, but we're still 1-0 up. So it's all confidence, isn't it?
George, question coming in. Final score prediction.
I'm saying 2-0. I think I said 2-0 in the previous perspective, so I'm going to stick with it and say 2-0 Knots. I think keeping a clean sheet against these will do wonders for confidence for the defence. Like I've said, I'm going to say it again. We just need to be better with the passing around the back. It's been a little bit loose, and you can't help but feel like we're going to be punished for it if we keep doing it in the second half.
I think on the previous perspective, I said 1-0 Langstaff to score again.
Yeah, you said 1-0.
So at the minute, I'm doing well. I think these have only scored 20 this season. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe I'm not doing them credit. Let's have a quick look. But I know they've only conceded 11. So let's have a little look, shall
12
we?
now.
12. Oh, your maths is phenomenal.
Thanks, mate. Quick, wasn't it?
That's quick. No, they've got 23. 23 goals.
A lot of those have come in their recent 3 or 4 games as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's exactly half of what we've got. Maka Langstaff's almost scored as many as them.
Yeah. Second half to come yet. He could have scored as many of them by the end of the game.
Again, maths is spot on.
Cheers, mate.
Spot on. Sticking with 3-0. Andrew says the Wrexham forum is all Knots right now.
It's bound to be, isn't it? Bound to be. You can sort of see. I mean, it's obviously early days. I don't want to jinx anything, but if you're on Twitter, you can sort of see the main firing line from Wrexham fans on Twitter is sort of Knots, and obviously because we're top of the league. So I think there'll be more of that to come.
Yeah. I'm not getting involved in any of that. I'll wait till the end of the season.
Then you'll get involved.
Yeah. I'm like the person like shouting from over the fence. I don't want to get involved. I told you. Yeah, so if you've just joined us, we're actually on BT Sport straight after, well, not straight after show. We're on BT Sport in the following show. It's called The Football's On. They got myself and George, a little clip of us and how we think the season's going. So, yeah, tune into that. Take a picture, put it on Twitter. We'll retweet it if you spotted us. So that'll be good. Also, please like the video. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel because it massively helps us out. And we've now been live for an hour and 13 minutes. We're an hour and 10 minutes past George's bedtime.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Yeah. Nathan says, considering their form, a win here will be up there with the Wrexham result and be a real statement. Yeah.
I agree.
Might be a statement. And George, in no particular order. No, put it in an order. We'll put it in order. Third to first. At the time of the game, the hardest games this season for Knots. At the time of the game. So obviously taking into account when the form came, when we played.
What games that we've already played?
Yeah. Forget the result. Imagine you were rating it at the kickoff.
Oh, that's a good question. That is.
I'd say the third would be Chesterfield at home. Coming off the back of Gateshead, weren't we? Didn't play very well. I'd say second toughest is this one, Southend away. And I'd say the toughest, Wrexham at home. But this could very easily have been my top choice.
I'm going to go Chesterfield at home for third. York away, second. I know it might sound mad, but...
Chesterfield, York, yeah.
And this, first.
So no Wrexham at home. I love it.
Nope.
I love it.
And I'm going to back myself as well. That entire week, I was confident.
You were, to be fair. You were. Luke, if we get the result, Wrexham going to feel the pressure tomorrow. Yeah, I still think they'll win. Scunthorpe a poor, really poor side. Oh, James, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Just a quick thanks for your coverage. Buy yourself a couple of bottles at the next home games. Yeah, I really appreciate that.
Thanks, James.
Thank you very much. Just showing Macca's goal again. When's the last time you had a Bovril, George?
I'm not a Bovril drinker, if I'm honest. I'm really not. I think I tried it when I was about 10, which was a long time ago. It was about 16 years ago, so it was long enough.
I thought you were going to say 6. You're not fooling anyone. Not fooling anyone.
No, but players are coming out now. Southend players are coming onto the pitch for the second half.
They are.
Will we see anything different this second half?
We'll see Adebayo rolling at some point, I think.
How many goals do you think Langstaff will finish at the end? Will finish on at the end of the season? It's a good question.
34.
37.
Nice. James, thank you again for that donation. Really appreciate it.
Helps us massively.
It does. Helps us pay for the streaming system and everything like that. So thank you. Right. Langstaff betting Holland, I agree. Oh, streaming the game from Port Douglas, Australia. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if you did break the record though?
What is the record?
40, isn't it?
Is it? Oh yeah, it's Ricky Miller. Was at Dover, wasn't he? Couple of 100 being realistic. You know, it looked like that early on. Keeper. There we go. Right, second half. Big second half in the context of the season. We don't want to be looking back on this, the last 2 Tuesday games, and thinking this is where we dropped the points that were ultimately costly. Losing 2 leads. 2 consecutive Tuesdays.
Yeah, it's a bad habit to get into, isn't it, that? We really do. We got to win this now. We're winning. We just need to get that second and then calm the game down a little bit, don't we?
That's excellent play. And they're through Kyle Cameron with the pace. That was fantastic play from Southend, I've got to be honest. And where's Kyle Cameron got his pace from? He must have a power up in that moustache. That was they cut us apart there. It looked like they were nuts with their passing.
Tom, question in the chat. How many goals did Lee Hughes score when he was there in that one season when we got promotion? Was it 33?
I don't know.
It was 30-something.
But by a country mile, no, I'm not going to say by a country mile. I think Langstaff is such, like, Lee Hughes was clinical. But I think Langstaff is a different level.
Different players.
Yeah, definitely different players. And we're playing in a different system. Like, could Lee Hughes play this system and be pressing all the time? I wasn't watching first half. Do you think their number 11 was dirty? Is that Powell?
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't a red on Slocum. It was definitely a yellow. He's gone through him and he's turned his body and swung his arms to try and cause contact. So, Ricky Miller 45 and 46. Stuart said, I thought it was 40. 40
is that in all comps?
Insane, yeah. No, because 46 is the league games, isn't it? I'm sure it was 40. Maybe it's 45 in all comps.
Yeah, but I don't think he played all the league games. I'm sure he was saying that.
Did he not?
On Twitter. I could be wrong though.
It's kept in knots. That's a poor bit of communication there.
Bit loose that was. Neither player looking like they wanted to go to the ball. You say bad communication, but
that's straight over the top. Look at Macca's pace. Where's he got that? I didn't know he was that quick. No way is he off. I'm going to call this. Watch this replay and tell me he's offside. Not even showing the replay. Poor. Matt. Thanks for joining us, Matt. Is Bajrami our most underrated player? That's a great question. What do you think, George?
Go
on then.
Yeah.
Scott's got it at edge of the D. That's a really hard question.
Too long.
Most underrated player. Well done.
I don't think he's underrated. Personally, I rate him very highly. A few of the fans we've had on the channel as well. I think some of the work he does goes unnoticed, but you sort of see that from deep lying midfielders, don't you? But I think he's a pleasure to watch, to be fair. Great player.
I don't know who is. Because we're playing well, people are getting the plaudits every game. Like Aaron Aman's always getting praise. Adam Chickson's always getting praise. Matty Palmer almost is underrated because we just we do our player ratings and we just say, what can we say about Palmer? It's the same thing again, when really we should be praising him for everything he's doing.
Only David Silva. I'll say it and I'll say it again.
Bajromi's got it. Sprays out wide to Chickson. Drive with it, Chicks. In the centre, great ball. Matty Palmer feeds Langstaff. Brilliant first touch, but they sweep it up. 2-1 in there. Sam Austin's under the radar. Yeah, Adam, I agree with that. Sam Austin is. I think people like him, but I don't think he's got that recognition.
Yeah, he's a great player. Don't get me wrong, but it's the same thing that we've sort of spoke about, isn't it? Where does he fit? You can't change anyone in the starting 11. I don't think.
No. Not's got that pressure again. Is that Ruben? That's fantastic work rate.
Great option off the bench though is Austin, isn't he?
Yeah. Who's that driving forward? Aidan Baldwin. Brilliant from him.
Where's the overstep?
Into the box, corner to Knott. Scott does really well. Please say Scott gets more than 70 minutes tonight. Matt Royston, his ability to drop into centre back when the wide centre backs go for is beautiful. Badge, yeah, it is. He does so much we don't actually see. A few Notts fans there. Come on then. Oh, are you feeling a corner routine here, George? Looks like we've got one.
Yeah, something's going on.
Change that camera angle. Goodness me, it's shocking from
It's
corners.
like the cameramen are panicking from corners, isn't it?
Nod that down. It's like they've got a camera at the far corner flag and they've just thought, yeah, we'll switch it on for every corner. It's miles away. Oh, James, pause you guys so I'm now in sync with the game. Love that. And Nathan's done that as well. This is a big 40, maybe 45 with added time. Come on, then.
Let's get it down.
Don't foul Richard Brindley. Oh, that's Aaron Mann. It's Brindley's side.
Done well.
He has done well. He's pushed Powell back. Fantastic. That's a Notts ball every day. Well done. Oh, they're moaning now. That was really good. Really, really good. I'm just about to check the Chesterfield score. It's postponed. More fixture congestion. That's a poor throw. Get up. No, I think it was a foul.
Yeah, it was. It was.
It's a football fan's reaction, isn't it?
It is.
You could get absolutely wiped out and go 10 foot in the air, but I'd still shout, get up. They're taking it quick. Switch on then. Switch on. Switch on. 2 on him blocking that cross. That is brilliant. Come on then. Block that cross again. Southend trying to swing it in. They do. It's high. Got to keep your eyes on that. It's put back in. That was a fantastic cross back in. And Aidan Baldwin, almost under his own crossbar, heads it over. Wow.
I'm impressed with Baldwin today. He's been really good, hasn't he? Done a couple of driving runs. He's done some good defensive action as well.
That ball back in the box was beauty.
Yeah, it was. First time as well.
Corner. Bad feeling about this one. Really bad feeling about this. It's put in the mix, headed away, knew it. Knew it.
Beat the first man.
The cameramen are all over the shot.
Oh no.
Who's that hurt? Scott. I can see Scott's mouthing to the ref. You've got to see that. Cameron's saying it's an elbow. I'd really like to see that. Let's have a look.
He's being targeted a little
Where's
bit today,
Scott?
isn't it? Oh.
There's hands on his neck there. Yeah, look. So it's a red. Well, I don't know. Borderline.
You can see the marks on his neck, look. Shocking.
That's poor. That's poor. I recognise this ref. He's refed a fair few Notts games. Great defending. Maybe not. Aaron, the man's giving it away. They're breaking into the box. Crossed. Gone for a corner again. Let's see if the ref's got his specs on for this one. That bridge, isn't it? That number 7 is good. They wiggled through there. There's 3 knots men, and they've still managed to get the ball back. He's quick as well, Bridge. Passing a man there in a flash. 53 on the clock. That beats the first man. That's a great one. Headed away. It's in. It's in.
Oh.
We're saying foul. I don't know what's... It's 1-1. We want a free kick in there. It's 1-1. We're going mad. I don't know what we're going mad for. I didn't see it.
Conceded from a set piece again, though. It's... If this stays 1-1, it's a mirror image of the Bromley game, isn't it?
When did the Bromley goal go in? I want to see that closer. Oh, it's a foul.
He shoved him in the back.
It's a foul. It's as blatant foul as you're going to get. There's 2 hands in the back.
That's so annoying.
It's a foul. It is a foul.
Maybe as a push in the back.
The ref bottled it. The ref bottled it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, they're lucky there, Southend. Really lucky. I think James has said the ref was putting his whistle. He was raising his whistle, wasn't he?
Yeah.
They get given all the time.
Now they've got their tails up. That's ours. And after they've not just given that one on Scott, you've got to be thinking to yourself, he's going to talk himself into a second yellow, this Powell. He's not just given the one on Scott, and 99% of the time, referees will go back on that. Or make him do that error. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. He's let him out too easy, though. That's a foul.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's such a poor goal to concede, that is, isn't it?
It's a shocking one. Let us know what you think. If you're watching along, do you think that was a foul?
There's no debate. That's a foul.
Who was it on?
Was it Scott?
No, ref's got it in for him. Great ball over the top. Langstaff takes it down. He's not offside.
He's been off a few times tonight now.
Yeah, the momentum has swung their way. Nervy times. I'm watching this again, right? It's on Scott. 2 hands in the back. He's pushed him. It's a definite push. Handball. He's handballed that. Oh my goodness me. He's just fallen to the floor and handballed it. The ref's having a shocker. You hate to ref people like Powell, don't you? Even Adam Virgo said it was a foul. Look at this handball. The ref didn't even spot it. Come on, Knots. It is a sickener, though. Like, if we conceded to a fair goal, fair enough. It's just a hard one to take. This Boreham would have equalised against York. What a goal. Oh. No. The rebound's gone in. Has it? Yeah, it has. What an effort. Come on then, Knots. Switch on. Lovely ball out. Cameron, drive that forward.
Right, let's go.
Drive that forward. Ball into centre. Ruben turns on it. 30
Turn.
yards out. Great ball into Maka. Go on then, Maka. Or was it Scott? Blocked. Who's that? Falling to the edge. Cameron, come on. It's got to be better than that. It's cleared away. Aidan Baldwin, take your time. That's cool and calm that is from Aidan Baldwin.
Yeah, nicely done.
Come on then, Knots. Come on. I want to know Williams' reaction to that goal. Adam says could be a game for Mitchell. It's scrappy. That's class. That is class from Scott. Put that in. Lovely.
Great ball.
Oh my gosh. Go on, Aaron. Oh, he's blocked it.
They're blocking everything, aren't they?
Maka took it off.
Just can't get past them.
Was it Ruben's toe? Good ball in there. It's fallen. Go on, Scott. Go on.
Just can't get the angle, can he?
That's really well played. Out to Aaron the man. We're pressing again. Get that ball in. Good ball. Aaron skinned him. Edge of the box.
Edge of box.
Get in! Come on!
Goal. He deserved that. He deserved it. Get in.
Kevin Scott. What a goal that is.
What a
that's
finish.
Identical to Maidstone. Get
in.
Come on. Love it. Absolutely love it.
He deserved that as well.
That is.
He really
deserved that. What a finish that is. That's an unbelievable finish. I'm thinking in my head, pass that out to Adam Chickson. Get in, Knots. Look at that. I'm screaming, pass it out to Chicks. Oh, it's becoming a trademark finish.
Yeah, postmaster. Well said.
Oh my gosh. That's unbelievable finish.
How many is that for Scott now?
7, I think. Maybe 8. Get in. Get in. No keeper stopping that. Across your body like that. Shushing the fans. Come on. Love the chat's gone mad. Get in. That deserves a like on the video, doesn't it, George?
Deserves a subscribe as well if you're not subscribed already.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed. 8, Jordan says 8. 8 for Scott. Sam Austin on. Don't tell. Have they just taken Scott off?
Austin replaces Bajrami.
You sure?
Yeah.
I mean, are you sure that's what you would have done?
Would I have done that?
Yeah.
Probably not. But I can't help but feel like that. There must be a reason that that's just happened because we must be going for the game now. Must be going for that third goal to kill the game off because sort of what Matt was saying earlier, where Bajrami sort of allows the wide centre backs to go forward and he'll drop in. You won't get that from Austin, so gone a little bit more attacking, I think, with that substitution.
That's no Hussein on for Taylor for them. Baj looked tired last turn.
Former club.
Yeah, former club. I remember Hussein for his goal against Crewe. You know, it was the like a £1 game or a £5 game. Unbelievable goal. I think we won that like 4-0, 4-1. Oh, when you need a moment of brilliance, they were really sat in, trying to make it difficult. And they'll, like you said, blocking everything. This is what we need, Austin's energy now on this pitch. So they're on the attack. And they...
Oh, dear.
Oh, my goodness me. Kyle Cameron with the block of the season.
Celebrates it like a goal as well.
Ball comes over the top. We've switched off. It's touched round. Powell's just got to tap it in.
What a tash.
Powell's just got to tap that in. Kyle Cameron. Oh, my word. Oh, my goodness me.
I know Palmer will obviously be the one dropping deeper now.
Get the corner away. That's it.
He doesn't have that physical presence like Bajrami, does he? That's the only problem in my head.
Yeah, Brinley's down. Power's a bit rattled, is he? Yeah, Adam's
been rattled all game.
Yeah.
Would you like to see a bit of game management now, Tom?
Yeah. Teams do it against us. And like William said, it's part of the game. He did say it's not how I like to do it, but, you know.
Yeah, I agree, Luke. It is literally as good as a goal at the other end. Great defending from Cameron.
So if you're not watching, I always try to explain it. The ball went over the top. Their defender broke the offside trap. Slocum comes out to try and claim the ball. Their defender gets there first, passes it to the side of Slocum, where Powell's running on to tap the ball in. Cameron's come from behind him, has to get the challenge right or it's a straight red. And he's knocked it out wide. Well, he's knocked it for a corner. Powell going to get sent off at this rate. Yeah, as I've said.
He's got to be on his final one, hasn't he?
You'd hate to ref him.
He's been at the officials all game.
What I don't want us to do now, Joe, I don't want us to sit in.
No, we won't, though. We won't. Well, we'll see, won't we?
You can't claim that, Sam Slocum. You can't sit in for this long.
Good on. Here we go, straight out. We're going for the kill.
Great ball. Ooh. Cabbage patch didn't out there.
Bit too much on it. Just a little bit too far in front of
Aaron, the man.
Austin.
Deary me, he's missed the ball. They're going to pass it across for a goal. They have scored 2-2. Aaron, the man.
Powell scored as well.
That's shocking. That is shocking. That's really, really poor.
Yes.
That's poor. I knew as soon as they got in, they were going to score that. Aaron, the man's got sucked in. He's missed the header. Oh, goodness me. He's offside. Is he offside?
No, he's not.
Offside.
Or sure? Is he?
No, he's sure? Not. It's a Baldwin own goal. It's a Baldwin own goal, I think.
That's massively disappointing, that is, to concede 2.
Oh, we've given it away again.
Oh, dear.
Well done, Scott. Go on, Scott. That's a yellow. He stopped Scott from getting forward, broke on the halfway line. You've got to be booking him for that. Ruben says he's joking. I'm gutted. Just retaking the lead. Only just retaking the lead, and they've gone and done that. Poor refereeing. Second half. First half, thought it was all right, actually. A few people were saying the man off for rolling.
Yeah, it's disappointing from the man, that is, because he's played well so far. It's just that one error, and it's been costly, hasn't it? But, other than that, he has been good.
Free kick, but that's not... We've won the free kick, but that's not a free kick. It's pure strength. The ref... That's not a free kick for Notts.
I don't know, I think that is a free kick.
No, I think Cameron engineered that. Smart. And he knows exactly. He knows exactly what he was doing there. He just had to go at the ref, so he goes down. Right, not 30 yards near the touchline. Free kick. Looks like it's going to be whipped in. Come on. It's whipped in by Palmer. It's a very good ball. That's a corner to Notts if it goes. Oh, Ruben doesn't see it. Oh no, Ruben's let it go for a corner. I couldn't see the touchline then. We've taken it short. Austin, back to Ruben. Swing it in. Great ball in. They've won it again. They're very good in the air, aren't they?
They are.
And they're on the break here. Aaron the man knocks it off their player for a Notts County throw. No, for a Southend throw, actually. Gutted. I tell you now, George, he's offside.
Oh, look at that.
I'm telling you, he's off. And it's affecting the play, obviously. I mean, it's a good take from their winger. The ball's gone over the man's head. Big, massive 20, probably without time, massive 25. It could go either way. They're pressing again here. That is absolutely appalling from Aidan Baldwin. The pressure's getting to us.
Yeah, I don't know why he put a lofted ball over to Namain when he literally just sort of let one go like that.
I wouldn't have given the ball to Baldwin in that situation. 2 men on him. Yeah. Cross for Southend. It's Bridge. Don't let him put the cross in. Fantastic defending from Brinley, but it's a corner.
It's unsettling, isn't it, this?
I knew it would be a hard place to come. I said a draw for me is good.
I think what Jack said's true, though. I mean, the own goal, we're sort of forced there. It's sort of Namain's fault. Well, it's not Namain's fault. It's just gone over his head. It's too high for him.
Got
But
sucked
then
in though.
the foul for the first goal, shocking.
Yeah, that's
For
poor. The ref got the whistle to his
Southend.
lips. It's fine margins.
Exactly.
And I don't mean this in a way where, like, I genuinely feel Wrexham would have got that decision. I do. Come on then. Let's clear this. That is a long throw. Ref's given Knox a free kick in the box. Are you sure? Mission rolling on for me has to be physical, brought back to them now. I almost don't disagree.
I'd keep it the same. Maybe put Rowling on. I won't put Mitchell on.
Maybe I'll go Mitchell last 10 because the ball's not sticking up top. I feel it'd be Castro before Mitchell, though, in Luke Williams' mind. Well won. Well won. That's not a free kick.
I think we're getting a bit frustrated now, aren't we, the Notts players?
Be interesting to see what happens because this happened last season. We got sucked into games, didn't we, that we didn't need to be sucked into, and silly things like this. Like, is that a foul? I don't think that's a foul, and that's not being biased. I think they're both challenging for the ball. How do we deal with this then? Another long ball into our box. It's a massive long ball. Adam Chicks, and that's come off their player. That's a Notts ball if it goes. Get up. $19 plus added time. Is this their long throw? All Southend at the minute. Fair play to them. All Southend. This is coming into the box. It's a big throw. It's one.
Does the Austin Bajrami substitution have any sort of gravity on that goal, do you think?
I don't think it was long enough. I don't think Austin was long enough for it to even matter. I don't know. It's hard, isn't it?
I know, but do you think that happens at Badger on the pitch?
Maybe he closes down quicker, but
the man's going off.
Here we go. Adam, you've got your wish of one of them. Here's Toby. Fresh energy, quick. Biggo, he's played centre-back for Ebbsfleet. He's just, I'm sure,
telling
just
everyone
relayed.
to calm down.
Yeah. Okay, outnumbered at the side here because we thought there was a long throw coming. That's a let off. Kicked straight out for Notts throw from Noor Hassan. This is one of those where I've said a draw will be a decent result. Eastleigh have equalised. A draw will be a decent result, but we've lost the lead twice. One of them, I feel we shouldn't have lost the lead. Hang on, are Eastleigh 3-2 up? Maidstone are poor. Maidstone is shocking. They really are.
Oh,
awful.
dear.
We can't even get the ball down. It's all Southend.
Yeah, we need to just...
Well done, Matty Palmer.
Sam ball, though, isn't it?
Eastleigh 4-2 up. Come on, then. Well played. Let's get the ball out. Let's not hoof it. Their pressure is that Noor Hassan? Oh, my goodness me. Cameron's tried a back heel. They're in. They're in. Great block. Get up then, Cam. This is becoming scrappy as you like.
I'll tell you what,
Cameron.
Baldwin's played well today. I know he's had
Yeah.
that own goal, but he's been really good.
I don't think that's... I can't blame him on that, can you? All Southend. Well, I haven't seen this all season. We're completely penned in. Sam Slocum will claim that.
Get out then. Let's get out.
Here we go. Richard Brunley.
Come on, run it.
Finally going to get over the halfway line, I think. Gives it to Toby Alabama-Rolling. Austin, lovely bit of play there. Austin
Overlap.
Cross the ball into the box. It's a decent ball. Corner to Notts. Come on, then.
Come on, Notts.
Corner for Notts. Chickson. Who's taking that now? Ruben. Toby Alabama-Rolling header, George. If he's even in the box. Ruben, it does beat the first man. Back across. How have they blocked that? How have they blocked that?
Oh, they're blocking everything. Oh, this is getting frustrating, isn't it now?
Was that Cameron? That Baldwin? That was straight in. It was going in.
Oh.
Look at that, George. Look at that block.
Drops for Baldwin as well, doesn't it? Oh, dear. Fair play to Southend. They have been relentlessly blocking everything, haven't they?
Would you say this has been an even game? Because I would.
Yeah, it's actually been quite a good game.
I'd say, yeah, it has been good. Decent effort there to play it through, but it's not quite right. Yeah, it has been a good game. One I'd like us to come out and win, though.
For sure.
Well done, Notts. Good pressure. It's funny, isn't it? Because the tide just keeps turning. Like it's us and then it's them for a sustained period of time as well. Maidstone going down for you. 4-2. For me, they're down. Kyle Cameron attacking. Love that. Great ball.
Ball.
Scott, spin on that. Lovely. Kevin Scott, get that back to Adam Chickson. Get out of the way, ref. Swings the ball in.
Great ball.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ref's trying to do kick-ups with it there.
Southend aren't in a rush to take this, are they?
No. It's a Notts ball. Come on. I almost feel like they've almost got nothing to lose. Like they've got a bank of 4 wins in a row. They're not going to challenge for the top spot. So if they come out and lose this game from the way they've played, for me, it doesn't really matter too much. Obviously, you'd like to get the draw, but it doesn't matter too much for me. Alaba-Rolling, fantastic from him.
Oh.
Go on, Ruben. 30 yards out.
Well regained.
He's passed wide. That is the worst decision he could have made. But we've still got it. Matty Palmer out to Chickson, edge of the box. Chickson, swing that ball in. Nice one. Out to Palmer, out to Ruben. Literally edge of the box in the centre. Back out to Palmer. He gives it to Chickson, who needs to put a good cross in here from the left-hand side. Finds Palmer on the edge. Have a hit. Dinked one in. Headed wide by Maka.
Yeah, I'm sort of coming to the idea of maybe put Mitchell on.
You're going with Adam's suggestion.
Yeah.
I think by doing that, unless you drop Maka back, which then means he might not score, you're then losing.
Just keep him outside of our 18-yard box if he does come on.
Yeah, he loves to give away a penalty. Take it down, Toby. That's really good. That's really good. Oh. Put a bit of pressure on him. He doesn't want that. Keeper's gone walkabouts. And we've won it back. That's fantastic pressing. Ruben in the corner. Can he win it? Oh, he's taken 2 out of the game. It's come to Palmer on the edge. Really good play from Notts.
Chickson.
Kyle Cameron. Oh my goodness me. What's he done? That's amazing.
That's fantastic.
Oh. It was like Maradona-esque.
Yeah,
Don't
that
let
was
him round you,
brilliant.
Richard Brindley. Fantastic. He was pulling his shirt. Couldn't let him get away. That was unbelievable from
Cameron.
Bit of a cheeky little Cruyff turn. Jordan says he'd have Castro on. Yeah, it was a foul. He was pulling his shirt. $10 minutes plus added. Who's this sub? Is this a Southend substitution? Powell was off.
Probably needed to be fair. Could see him getting sent off.
Not the player you want to play against, but one you'd like to have at your team. Yeah, I'd take him. Yeah. Take him over Mitchell on the bench. Cardwell on number 23. We've got another sub. Who's that off? Is that Kedwin? Ruben.
For Ruben.
Wow. Is that our final sub? It is.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Callum Powell ex Wrexham. Yeah, I saw them tweeting Agent Powell. Can we deal with this? That's a goal kick. Okay, we've definitely got more physicality and height on the pitch now. Ruben, there must be tired or have a knock because I don't know. It's a tricky one. Get it out. Don't mess about with it at the back.
Silly stuff.
Sam Slocum's kick the ball right at their striker. Yeah, Ruben is off for Castro.
Oh, dear me.
Whoa. What are we doing? And he's got him for pace there. Aidan Baldwin. Was that I looked away. Was that Slocum that bowled the ball out?
He kicked it.
Oh my gosh. Long throw. This is all our own doing. It's in there. It's well over the bar. It's a corner kick. It's all our own fault, that is.
Please don't concede here.
Oh no. It's been a really good game. Now, if you're just watching BT Sport for a game and you're not a fan of either side, it's been good. Will I be saying that in about 5 seconds' time? You know, sometimes the camera angle, you can't tell where the ball's going.
Yeah. The bounce.
Looks like it's going towards the goal.
Yeah.
Is that bridge? They're going to put the ball in the box. Can we deal with it? It's well over everybody. There's a man injured. Got a man down, holding his head. The ref's played on. Notts have got the ball now, and we're going to play on, to be fair.
Oh,
giving it away.
What is going on?
I can feel a goal here.
We're being so sloppy.
I think that
calm it down.
I think they're just a very good team.
We're penned in.
We are. Kyle Cameron, see that out. Good lad. Who was that down? Was it Toby?
Don't know. They were swiftly told to get up there, I think.
This is... We're not really been able to see the effect of Castro, have we yet?
No, not been allowed out our own half.
No. Fair play to Southend. Right, long kick from Slocum. We don't win the first header, and we don't win the second ball. We don't win the third ball, and Southend doing a very good job on us at the minute. Straight down the line. We know we're lacking pace out wide. Kyle Cameron switched off, allowed their man in, and it's a corner kick again to Southend. Castro holding his shoulder. Or was it Castro down? Oh, my gosh. George, take the point and run?
At this moment, yeah, I suppose you do, yeah, but it's got to be expecting more. You know, to take the lead twice and lose it twice is poor. Wherever you are, it doesn't matter who you're playing. You know, we've got to. Once we're in that position, we've got to be able to stay there.
Flash across the box from the corner. Yeah, one of them isn't our fault though. I feel like it has to be pulled back for a foul. The second one is our fault.
Yeah, exactly. But still, that's football, isn't it? You get goals like that sometimes.
Yeah. First one though, ref's got to be doing better. Passing it around at the back, we're adamant we're going to play the ball out. And it's causing us problems here. Kyle Cameron's now going to have to just lace it upfield. And he's lost the ball because it's ricocheted off their player. That's not going to go out. Oh, my goodness me. We've got away with that. I don't know if Castro's injured.
I don't think he is. Five minutes left of normal time here. Oh,
Castro is definitely
holding himself in it, yeah.
Oh, he's scrapped up anyway. This is why Mitch should have come on so we have a route one from this press. Can we have a free kick? We've got a free kick.
Good position this is.
It is a good position. We're now coming up to 2 hours of being live. So, you know, if you could just drop us a like, we'd massively appreciate that. And if you're not already subscribed, please do. Even if you're not a Notts fan, we have coverage of every game or every team Notts play this season.
You do feel like Scott's been
really good.
Targeted a bit this game, don't you?
Yeah, I think he's been really good though.
He has been
Castro.
Good. Oh dear.
Why is he shot from there? I know he's good, but that's nowhere near. That's just nowhere near.
It's not a bad effort, to be fair.
He's running. He's basically running with one arm. We're basically playing with 10 and an injured player. I know it's not massive, but it's going to affect the performance.
What do you make of the subs, Tom?
I was just thinking that. I was just going to ask you the same. It all depends on why Ruben's come off, I think. Do you?
Yeah, I think the same for Bajrami as well. I'd like to see the context of that because it was
Here's Castro holding that arm. Why give it Toby? It's got to be in front of him. Go on, Toby. Put that cross in. Put the cross in. Lovely ball. It's in. Oh, my goodness me. Castro's jumped for it. That bit of height, but couldn't win it. And Toby's got the ball back. Notts doing really well here.
Brinley, that
was shocking.
There's no one there for it.
Sam Austin. No, it was Sam Austin. 2 minutes left. Will they now settle and allow Notts to come at them? Do they want the draw? We shall see. No side's put us under this pressure this season. This consistently. They've won it back again. They're pressing this high in the 88th minute. A decent ball in and we could be in big trouble. We need to concentrate here because this could be a huge moment in the season. It's a good ball in. It's cleared away, and let's have that away. Let's have that away, Richard Brinley. Well done. Straight up. Macca's pressing. He's forced them to.
James, I think they were singing top of the league. You're having a laugh.
Big confidence boost for them as well, playing this well. Wow. Let's not mess about. Oh, we are dicing with it here against a side that they are now. Oh, my goodness. I can't watch this passing out from the back. Kyle Cameron's taking it round in there. Man on.
They're tight onto us, aren't they?
I think they're now running on adrenaline, knowing they could get the victory. Door on tour. Come on, Knots. Love that door. Cheers for joining us. Here's Toby. Go on then, Toby. 1-on-1. Lovely, lovely ball to the back stick.
Oh,
Adam
Chickson. Oh, no. Has to do better there. What an opportunity that is.
Oh, no. What a ball.
Oh, dear.
And he steered it wide. Does that come off their man? It has. It's come off their man. Supporting Knots is so stressed. I feel relaxed. I'm always relaxed with Knots. Like therapy. It's so good.
As it stands, I think it's 2 points dropped. I do.
This ref absolutely hates.
Yeah, but Scott got drawn into that though. He's got to just wind it in a little bit. I think it's difficult. He'll be frustrated because you probably feel he's been targeted all game, and he has. But that was a foul for me.
I think the guy ran across his path, knew what he was doing. Running across his path, there's not even near the ball. 3 minutes added. We've got 2 left. That's handball. That's handball. Okay. Slocan's got the ball in his hands. 1 minute 45 left. Bowled out to Cameron. Come on then, Samos and Matty Palmer created something. We're still passing it around at the back. Just get the ball up. Very, very nicely done, that is. Whoever that is tracking back. Come on, Toby. Knots throw. Just over a minute to go. Some instruction there about getting the ball to Macca. I think if I was a manager, that's what I'd be saying. Give it to Macca. Castro's got to do better there. They're on the break.
Oh, dear.
Is he off? He's on. There's 40 seconds left. Big moment here that we defend this. It's a goal kick. I hope we get this up as quickly as possible. Come on, Sam Slocum. Get that ball up. I don't know why we're taking so long. Are you as confused as me?
Yeah.
It's like we're winning. What's going on? He's going to blow for full time. What on earth? There's a foul there. That's full time, isn't it? It's got to be.
Yeah. That's it, isn't it? Once the throw-in's taken.
2-2 full time. I think you've got to feel hard done by with the first goal, but then we
100%.
don't defend it. We don't defend it. Second one. Thought Southend were good. I thought they were good. I thought it was a really good game. If you've got Adam Virgo saying it's a foul against Notts, it's a foul. I've seen in the chat this time tomorrow will be second. I agree.
Yeah, I think Wrexham will be delighted after that result. And do you know what? If you isolate this fixture and you look at it on paper, a draw, it's not the end of the world. But it just puts the pressure on now. The games we're expected to win, we have to win. It makes that Bromley result feel even worse now. And even today, like we've took the lead twice, and we've lost it twice. People are saying now in the chat it's disappointing to lose the lead twice. It is, and it's shown that we can score against these teams. It's just defending against them. Like you said, obviously the first goal for Southend, it's a foul. It shouldn't really have stood. I mean, I'm not even being biased by saying that it was a foul. Second goal, the main has to do better, has to sort of judge the ball. So it's unlucky on the day, I think. But Southend had loads of chances. It wasn't just those two chances themselves. Southend had plenty of chances, and Notts, I think they had the better chance as well. Southend, I think Notts had a few chances, but no real good chances there. I think probably the best chance in that game was Chickson's at the end there.
Yeah.
That was a really good chance for him. Pretty much open goal, just has to nod it sort of to the near post, and it's going in because the keeper's in the middle of the goal. But yeah, a little bit downhearted after that one, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Liam says, what do you think of Southend's playoff chances? Based on that, I think you should be aiming for third spot.
Yeah,
definitely.
Well, you should be in the playoffs by the end of the season if you continue playing the way you did tonight. Great game of football that was as well. You can't.
Was good.
Two really good footballing sides.
Yeah, good one. Could have really gone either way. Thank you for everyone that's watched us this evening. Disappointed we didn't get the win, but we remain unbeaten. For now, we're still top. And look, if Wrexham do get the win tomorrow, they go 1 point ahead of us, and 1 point can, that could go in a game. We've seen that. So we've got to get the win on Saturday. We then got Yeovil at home. We've got to get the win there. If we win our next two, who knows what's going to happen? Wrexham have tougher fixtures before our tough fixtures in January. I fully expect them to win tomorrow. I'll be very shocked if not. But, pressure's on them to get that victory now. If you have enjoyed the video, please make sure you do drop a like before we finish. Comment anything else after the video that you might have thought. And please do subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for joining us throughout the whole of the game.